What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about
everybody. It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is 911 Season 4, Episode 2. As always, this show is really, really good. It's very, very stressful. It has you on the edge of your seat. I really enjoy this show, and I really love the way they put everything together, how it's filmed and how everything comes together. It's not your typical just emergency show, right? So I don't want to waste any time. If you hang around to the end of the video, I have a really big announcement for you guys. I hope that you guys stay around to hear it. So let's go ahead and get into this review. So we start off this episode with some kids. They are roommates. They are going to see the Hollywood sign. So if anybody knows anything about California, the Hollywood sign is up in the hills and it's illegal. You're not supposed to be up there. It's trespassing, right? So they're up there at the Hollywood sign trying to take some pictures. You can tell that one guy is reluctant about going. Basically, the girl has moved in. She came over for dinner and she ain't never leave. And so they going up the mountain and he got an attitude talking about we've been together this whole time during quarantine and now we're on a road trip. Even the girl is kind of upset because she's like, you just sprung this on me at the last minute, okay? Like, didn't nobody know we was going to have to scale no mountains, child, to take no pictures. So as they turn around to take the picture, now we all saw the first episode, so all of this is happening, and apparently they're not paying attention to social media because they just realized that something is going on when they see all the helicopters flying around, and they realize, wait, something is going on. And then we hear a rumble and a shumble and a shaking and a baking right in the earth. What was funny was at the beginning of the episode, they had the song, I feel the earth move under my feet. It was hilarious, okay? I was like, that is so cute how they put that little song reference in there. I thought that was cute. They're up there, like I said, and they see the Hollywood sign and it starts to fall, and we're to presume that it's going to fall on them because they start to run. We are back to Athena and the lady who she, jumped into her house to try to save her at the last minute. Like I said, had it been me, I'd have let that lady perish unto the earth. Okay, baby? She would have been out of there and I'd have been on the way back to my house. But, Athena does a good job. Okay, Athena do what she's supposed to do. And she jumped in that lady's house to try to save her, and they end up crushed up under a whole bunch of stuff. Now Athena wakes up and the lady wakes up too, and they both seem to be okay, bumps and bruises. And so Athena is like, okay, I see the light right here. We need to start crawling towards the light. And y'all, the whole episode, this lady was complaining. Not to the last little bit of they got to know each other and we found out this lady's story. Did she stop whining and complaining about them people leaving her and just go ahead, girl, I deserve this, I deserve to die.
You should leave, you should do this, you should do that.
Athena has lost her radio during this time, so they're going to have to make a move for it and just hope that somebody finds them because they don't know where they are. Because, her house is not where it originally was. It has obviously slid down, somewhere. I've been to Onion Canyon in LA, and so they have a lot, what they call the Mulholland Drive. And so they have a lot of houses that are up there that are just like literally just sitting on mountains like cliffs, and like if they had a landslide, all them holes would just fall into the child. You couldn't pay me to live up there because Mulholland Drive was enough for me. All that twisting and turning, and just imagine driving up there in the rain just gave me anxiety just thinking about the whole situation. And we was on the side where the tourists be, okay? We wasn't even on the side where the rich people live, where the rich cars be. Shout out to Dineva. Then we see Chimney and Buck. So Chimney and Buck are trying to do this rescue effort, right? They're looking for people. They hollering out for people. This is after they have coordinated what they're going to do, because obviously if they don't start looking for people now or finding people, it's going to be a recovery effort for dead people. So they're looking for people. They hollering out. They hear a baby, okay? And so they made a point to show us like roofs on the ground, okay? So the roofs are underneath piles and piles of mud or have sunk below the earth, right? So they hear a baby, and then they realize it's just a baby monitor, right? So they're trying to figure out, oh my God, it's a baby around here. How are we going to be able to find this baby? We periodically go back and forth to the control center, the 911 center, and May obviously is about to have a panic attack because her mama is out there and she's afraid for her mama. But you can tell this whole episode, Abby is kind of looking at her like, girl, you got to hold it together. I understand your mom is out there, but we have to be professional because we are these people's lifelines, and we panicking, hollering and screaming and crying. What you think the people out there they're gonna be doing, girl. We need you to bring it down, bring it together, sis. Bring it all together. So Bobby and the crew, they reach the Hollywood kids. I'm just gonna call them the Hollywood sign kids. So they're out there. They realize that one of them is sinking in sand, or sinking in mud, excuse me. And so they have to get some plywood dropped off. So they get the plywood together, and the other two kids, they're fine. They off to the side, they're good. And so the boys, they're sinking lower, and he's just lower and lower and lower, and they like, can't you just pull him out? They was like, no, we can't just pull him out because it's gonna rip him in half. Like, I didn't know that. That was some new things that I learned. And so they were basically like, okay, well, the boy is getting lower, so he started to regret life and thinking about his last moment. So he tells his roommate that he's sorry. He know he been a butthole. He been difficult to deal with. And the girl is like, listen, everybody been going through a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's been a quarantine. Like, baby, you don't need to worry about that. And they study telling him, be still and you gonna die. Okay? Like, I'm gonna need for you to chill out because you finna get sucked up under by this water, baby. He looks at the girl and tells the girl he love her. She like, oh. He's like, I'm sorry, it just was killing me. That's why I had an attitude to see y'all up in there canoodling and hugging and snuggling and all those things, huggling and snuggling.
It was just driving me crazy.
Okay, so the roommate is looking like,
What the fuck, bro? Like, huh?
as he's getting deeper and deeper, the girl is like, I love you too. And the roommate is like,
What the hell?
like, huh? So she's like, that's why I need you to hold on. Just hold on for me. And so, they get him to lean back and they get him out of the water. And, the roommate is pissed. He like, now you survive, so I'm about to kill your ass. They take the little helicopter back and the girl is like, can I catch the next flight? And he was like, nah, sis, that's not how this thing works. So you're going to have to hop on that plane and deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? She about to lose both of their ass in a second. We back to Chimney and the baby. So they kind of brainstorm how we going to find this damn baby. Okay, like, we ain't got no Find My iPhone. So, we got to find the baby. So they looking through, trying to figure out how they going to do it. And they realize there's some interference coming in. And so that's because they close to wherever, the interference is coming in. The monitor is close to the receiver. So if they go towards the interference, they'll be able to find the baby. So they find out where the baby is close to. And Chimney has to go down the chimney. So he goes down into the chimney. And he's like, this is so cliche. You know what I'm saying? Tell people this is how I got my name. I love Chimney. He literally comes up with the worst shit that could ever happen. Buck was like, you gonna go with the worst scenario. Like, damn, she gotta be dead. Like, maybe they just hurt. So, anywho, he gets down there. He finds the mother. And the mother has a big gash on the head. Mama dead. Supposed mama. Okay? So he finds the baby. Now, the baby look half dead in the bassinet. But hallelujah, the baby's alive. The baby is alive, honey. So he takes the baby and he about to, okay, let's get him out of here. We see the relief comes over us. It's a smile on our face. You know what I'm saying? Then we hear a woman screaming, oh my God, help me out, help me. I said, it's always some shit on this show, okay? So he goes to the door, child. The door got a padlock on it. And baby, it's about 5 holes up in there that's pregnant. I said, Father God, what is going on, baby? This lady got these people locked up in the basement talking about, she told me if the baby ain't mine no more, that's my baby. Then we got another baby to add on top of this, okay? My anxiety was like right here. To add on top of it, one of them hoes in labor. I said, baby, this is too much. It's too much. You go 911 with the damn shenanigans. So now he got to give labor on somebody. Now, this is going to tie back to the first episode when he was talking to Maddie on the phone. Maddie is lonely. She don't have nobody there to hold her hand. The first that everything that comes with being pregnant, okay? So he going to have to deliver this damn baby. Now we back with Athena and the lady, right? And the lady is crushed because as Athena and them were trying to get up and they was on the phone with 911, they slipped some more. Something else happened. Some collapsed and they fell some more, child. So Athena done woke up and, she's okay again. And she calls out for the lady and the lady is starting to get crushed. She's underneath some debris. She said she don't think she got no broken bones, but she under some debris or whatever. Now her daughter's on the phone with 911 and the lady's like,
Just leave me. It's okay. Just leave me here.
and her daughter take the thing is like, hey,
Hey, mama, do what she said. Leave that hole down there.
I was like, I understand what you're saying, babe, but you can't do this. Like, she can't just leave her. Like, that's her job. So Athena, because it's her job, Athena was like, I'm sorry, I have a job to do, girl. And if you don't want to hear me do it, then you need to go on somewhere. Okay, I'm about to do the job. I'm not finna leave this lady. Abby tells her, you off the floor. You got to go right now. You doing too much. We back to the rescue place, and Bobby and them, they have rescued the young ladies, and we find out there's some kind of adoption trafficking thing going on with a lady, traps these people or kidnaps them and take their baby and put them up for adoption, whatever. So that lady that he went down the chimney with, that was not the mama. That was the lady who was over the ring of this whole situation, right? So the lady is like, okay, great, I need to talk to these ladies. But Bobby, I also need to brief you about something that's going on. So Bobby about to find out about Athena, and y'all know he finna go get his woman. So I need y'all to find somebody who love you like Bobby love Athena, baby, because they love is a beautiful thing. Oh my God, it's everything to me. I love them together. It's everything. So Athena is talking to the lady as Chimney is talking to the lady that he's doing labor on. They kind of cross-cut these scenes, and I thought this was beautifully done. Like, it was amazing to me how they did it, and I really appreciate this show for things like this. So Athena talks to the lady, and the lady reveals to us, because I don't know the lady name, y'all. I'm just saying the lady. But she reveals to us that her sister got in a car accident, or she got in a car accident. She was driving, and she survived the car accident. Her sister died. Now, a car came out of nowhere. It wasn't her fault. The car came out of nowhere, you know what I mean? And everybody said she needed to pick up and move on with her life. But without her sister here, you know, she just couldn't do it. And eventually, she just stopped going out. So she feels guilty that her sister died. This is why she has built up this guilt and anxiety and doesn't want to go outside anymore. So Athena then tells her about how, you know, I said I was injured on the job, but really I was looking for a suspect and he found me first. And basically I never felt so powerless. I never felt so helpless. And like Athena like worked through her own issues. Athena is a bad bitch. Oh my God. She's a queen. I forgot she was trying to help the lady get the thing off her too, but the lady wasn't like helping her. You know, she wasn't like trying to scoot over when she lifted the thing up. So she's like basically talking to her like, you can't save your sister, but you can save yourself. Like, you deserve to live. Like, girl, get your life together, sis. We're about to get out of here, and I'm not gonna leave you. And we're about to get from up under this thing, okay? At the same time, Chimney is talking to this young lady. He asked where the father of the baby is. She says the father was the bad guy. She did not tell the father about the baby. And so she just felt so alone for all the first time the baby kicked, and the first time, you know, everything happened, the ultrasound and all of that. That's probably how she ended up getting, you know, taken advantage of by this woman. So now Chimney starting to feel guilty because, like I said, Maddie at the house, and he been trying to stay away because he thinks something bad is going to happen because, like I said, he always goes to the worst scenario. So he thinks something bad is going to happen, and, you know, now he's starting to feel like, you know, think about what he's been doing in his life and how this is manifesting. So the girl is like, you know, I can't do it. The baby finna come. He like, girl, you got to push because the baby finna come. And so at the same time, Athena's trying to lift this thing off this woman, and they both like, push, girl, push through the pain, push. And so it was beautiful how they intercut those scenes. I thought it was beautiful. So the lady gets from under the thing with Athena, and also this girl has her baby, right? It was beautifully done. So they get out of the hole, and like I said, everybody's like, oh yeah, you got a practice run. It was good, whatever the case may be. And then he's like, well, where's Bobby? Well, Bobby's still working, because Bobby finna go do what? Find his goddamn boo, okay? Period. Find his wife, his queen. You hear me? He on the plane, he on the helicopter. He looking for Athena, and Athena and them don't crawl their ass about the hole, right? Because the lady was like, well, I guess we got to get going. We're going to get the hell up out of here. And Athena was like, about time, bitch, okay? Because I want finna die up here with your ass, but I'm going to drag your ass up out of here, period. Get up out of the hole, right? And so they're waving, and Bobby can't see them because the beam is not bright enough on her flashlight. So being the smart queen that she is, okay, she goes to her patrol car. She jumps on top of the patrol car and she puts on the lights, and Bobby see her, baby, and they get down and they just go towards each other, and they just so damn professional and grown. Like, she was like, I didn't imagine seeing you out here. Like, she ain't run and jump in his arms, was like, baby, I love you. She was just like, I wasn't expecting to see you out here, Captain. And he was like, well, I heard you needed a ride. Like, I just loved it. They are my favorite auntie and uncle, period. Period.
Period, Paul.
My favorite auntie and uncle like ever on this damn planet. Like, I live for them, okay? I didn't even show that lady no more. She was just getting on the helicopter. Girl, you gonna get you some therapy, sis. You gonna be all right. Then we back to the 911 center, and Maddie comes in to talk to May, and May apologizes. You know, she said she was just trying to save her mama. You know what I'm saying? She said, I understand what you was trying to do, but, you know, you made the situation worse. And you gotta understand that we have to be professional no matter what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose it. You can't panic, because we are these only people lifelines. So if you start losing it, What do you think is going to happen with them? And she was like, it will never happen again. I promise you. She's like, okay, that's fine because we need you back out there right now. So do y'all think she would have got fired in real life? I don't know if she would have got fired. Maybe she would have got rolled up or something. But she was just in training, though. She might have got fired, sis. I don't know in real life. But maybe because you got connections. You know what I'm saying? After everybody's good, we're back home. Everybody's safe, you know, and taken care of. There's a party for Athena. So May and Athena talk in the kitchen, and she's basically, you know, they basically get into it. She was like, you know, it's okay if you decide to quit. I'm gonna blame you or whatever. And May is like, do you think I'm about to quit because of this one day or whatever? Like, do you think I can handle it? She says, no, I have every reason to believe that you're very capable. I just thought that you would change your mind. You had a plan. You was gonna do this, you was gonna do that, and you know, now you done got off your plan. She was like, well, Mom, you got hurt. You know, you got hurt. Daddy had a brain tumor, so plans change. You know, and everything that happened in the world, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I had no control over that, and so I wasn't finna let you go back out here on this street. You know, the thought of that made me sick. I had to get this job. That's why I took this job, because of you. And Thena's like, girl, I've been doing this job for 30 years. I know how to be a police officer. And she was like, no. She said, I don't have to worry about you, but I do worry about you. So I'm going to make sure that you're never out on that street alone again. Thena couldn't do nothing but respect it. She just walked away because eventually, you know, I feel like things will get back to normal and her daughter will end up possibly going back to school. Or maybe she will find a new path, you know, in going to school that's going to give her something to do with what they're doing now. You know, who knows? Maddie comes home to see that Chimney has taken all his clothes off. She thought it was his brother, but Chimney is back home, and he said that, you know, he loves her so much and he was so happy that he thought something horrible was going to happen, and, you know, that's why he ran away. And, you know, you can see the look on her face like she's sad. She missed her man. You know, she finna have a baby. You know what I'm saying? And so he tells her, well, maybe we need to be scared together. So they grab hands. And I mean, he was just so excited to see her pregnant. It was just a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. Then we see Thena and her ex-husband talk. I can't remember his name right now. But they're talking about, well, how you and David doing? Well, first she going to let, you know, Henry stay, her son stay tonight. And then she's like, well, how you and David doing? He was like, I mean, I know you thought we moved in too fast. She was like, I ain't even talking about all that, boy. I'm talking about the man look like he tired. He need to get some rest, okay? And she walks out and he kind of laughs. So we see that when David comes home from the hospital, husband, you know, make him a plate. He run his shower, baby. He put his little clothes, you know, he can take his clothes off and put it in the washer. And husband is like, oh, pumpkin, you know what I'm saying? How Thena and the kids doing? And he was like, you know, she said she feel like you need some sleep or whatever. And so, you know, they kind of had their little moment together. It was cute. And then we see Hen with her family. Hen is about to start her orientation for medical school, and I'm here for that. Okay, and then we see that Maddie and Chimney are talking to Buck and his brother, I think it's Albert. And he's going to move. They moved in together. So Buck got another room. Buck stayed with a roommate. Like, he don't never be by himself. But, you know, they moved in together or whatever. So that'll be fine for Buck. Is that okay with Buck? I don't know if that's okay with Buck because he don't never say anything. Buck goes to run to talk to whoever they think is his boo. But we see that Buck has a therapist now. So the person that he's talking to is a therapist. And he said he doesn't always share his feelings with other people and keeps things hidden from them. And he says he's starting to agree with her about that. And that's how the episode goes off. So I'm seeing that we will, you know, get some more information about Buck and what's going on with him this season. Hopefully he'll come to terms, you know, with whatever feeling he's feeling and, you know, express himself or whatever. So I thought it was a really good episode as per usual. Like I said, great episode, great storytelling, keeps you on your toes and your nerves on fleek, honey, on 10. So guys, if you hung around for this announcement, I just want to say that, first of all, I'm thankful for you guys for hanging with me. I know that the past month, 2-3 months, I've been kind of slacking. I haven't been making the videos like I should be. I want to make a video for One Night in Miami. I want to make a video for White Tiger, this movie I watched on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, please check it out. And I really want to start doing American Gods, but I watched all of season 2 and I don't know if I'm going to do it, not on second thought, okay? Because it's one of those shows that I really have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like I should get high and watch it or something. Like maybe it would make more sense to me. But it's very trippy and it's one of those shows that has a lot of layers and I don't have the mental capacity for that or whatever. So maybe I'll just change my mind on that one. So maybe I just do like a whole season review. But I am watching American Gods season 3. And we also know that Queen Sugar is about to start back on February the 16th, 15, 16, something like that. I want to do Malcolm and Eddie, but I want it to come out and you guys to watch it before I review it. I think that comes out on February the 5th on Netflix. So there's some things. Ooh. I ain't mean to do that. There are some things that I'm excited that are coming up, but like I said, give me some time. And the reason why is because not only am I getting a house built, guys, I also am 3 months pregnant. So I will be having a little bambino around August the 7th is my due date. So I wanted to let you guys know that. That's why I've been slacking. That's why I've been tired. That's why I've been late and trifling, because sometimes I come home and I just get straight into bed. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm gaining weight. I'm sure you guys can see that I've been gaining weight these past few months. And I probably will continue to gain some more weight. But yeah, I'm having a baby, guys. I'm pregnant. I'm very happy. The father and I are very, very happy about it. We're very excited. A lot of y'all know that I am in my late 30s. I will be 40 years old in May. Yeah, I'm in the last 30, okay? I'll be 40 years old in May. So this is my first child. I'm very, very excited and blessed. And this baby was wanted. This baby was planned for. I'm just so excited about the whole situation. So like I said, my mom is feeling better too. Thank you, guys. She's feeling a lot better from the coronavirus. Like I said, she had coronavirus, so I talk to her every day. She said she's feeling better today. Thank you for all your thoughts and prayers. I really appreciate you guys, because she really was feeling better like the next maybe 3 or 4 days. You know, she had it rough for a few days, and then she started feeling a lot better. So I'm glad about that situation as well. So the home building process is moving along, kind of slow, but it's moving along. And yeah, I got a new bundle of joy coming in August the 7th. So yeah, that's why I've been slacking, trifling, not doing what I'm supposed to do, halfway taking notes. I ain't much gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna do better, okay? So we're gonna get back in the swing of things. I'm very much looking forward to this season of Queen Sugar. So we're gonna go in depth, because this is going to be really good this season. So, yeah, I thank you guys for watching me. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And share my video with all your friends. Oh, you can follow me on TikTok at WatchDawnOfA. You can follow me on Instagram at WatchDawnOfA. You can follow me on Twitter at WatchDawnOfA. So come holler at me on social media, and I will holler at you next time. Peace.